Well, you're learning here first on Fox 5. Metro is launching a traffic initiative to curb the amount of deaths on our roads. Joining us in this extra edition of Behind the Badge this morning is Lieutenant Brett Ficklin. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about this new initiative. What is it?
Well, thus far this year, we've had 12 fatal collisions on our roadways. This time last year, we had 7. And so right now we're averaging a fatal almost every other day.
I was going to say, we've just finished 24 days into the year. That is far too many. It's
way too many. And the sad thing about it is every one of these events is preventable. And so we've identified part of our strategy in trying to turn the tide on these numbers is we've identified 5 problematic intersections in each of the 10 area commands that we have within our jurisdiction.
Okay, and we actually, we created a map this morning. Thank you so much to Ken Smith for putting this together of one of the most dangerous intersections in each area command in Metro's jurisdiction. Now, you have identified far more dangerous intersections than just these on your screen, but the way you described it earlier was it looked like a map with a shotgun basically taken to it. That's how many dangerous intersections.
Yeah, if we were to dot the problematic intersections within the valley, it would look like a shotgun blast. And that's the major problem, is that not only do we need to change our mentality about how we drive or how we walk when we're on the roadways, but we need to change our mentality about fatalities in general. We historically have more people killed on the roadways than we have homicides.
Wow. And
homicides will get breaking news or front page news, and oftentimes the fatalities will be a side note or even not get mentioned. And it's almost like it's become acceptable, and we cannot allow fatals to become acceptable. We need to change that mindset.
Do you think this is a Las Vegas culture problem?
It's obviously it's not strictly happening only in Las Vegas, but it's a problem valley-wide, and it's a problem that even though we are doing more enforcement on the roadways, especially in these other intersections, it's a problem that the only way that it's going to be curbed is with the community's help in changing the behaviors that are causing these fatalities.
Okay, so with this new initiative, how is this different from previous initiatives, and how will it help curb deaths on our roadways? It's
a more focused approach to the most problematic areas, and we are working closely with those area commands, with the patrol officers in those area commands. And the purpose of this is not to discipline people, but it's to change habits. And that's all we're looking to do, is we're looking to change habits that are causing fatalities on our roadways.
So, and we're running out of time, but what does this mean for drivers, for pedestrians, for bicyclists, for bikers? Does this mean we'll be seeing more citations, more enforcement?
Yes. And we just want people to know that these roads belong to all of us. And so we need to treat it that way.
Lieutenant Ficklin, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, and we will be right back.